Morning, Londonderry. My name's Glenn Douglas, and I run the Town Underground website. It's a local Londonderry site that follows town government, school, um, and various other topics in town. The site's been around since, I think I started the first one back in 2006. Most of the time, I just write on a blog, on a website, and post some things to Facebook. Starting in 2025, I'm going to change things up a bit. In conversations with folks recently, um, text and blogs uh, seem to be going the way of the dinosaur. Video, it's much easier format now. It's easier to communicate quickly. You can get things done on the fly. I've had a number of conversations with people, and they say, "Well, you need to write that down, post it." And my response is generally, it takes me a really long time to write things down. Um, I second guess my wording over and over and over. It takes hours. So what I'm going to kind of go through is what I'm looking for 2025. The Town Underground is going to move more toward video. Got a couple of things that I'm thinking about doing. Not all of them are going to happen. Not sure. I'm looking into different software packages. But you start using my new YouTube channel a lot more. I've had requests for people that wanted to come on, do a show. And honestly, going down to the cable station is great. They do a good job. It's professional video, camera angles, lights, the whole 9 yards, but it's just very time consuming. On any given week, I could spend between 15, 20 hours working on the website, between going to meetings, typing, editing, fact checking, etc. So I'm going to start looking at doing more YouTube live. Short videos tend to work out a lot better. That's the first one. Facebook. As you know, the website posts on the blog, and then most everything is mirror posted onto Facebook. Looking at possibly moving away from Facebook, honestly. Couple of issues with Facebook. Facebook censors what can be posted, what can't be posted. Now, I wouldn't consider my site really anything that has things that would be censored, but I have noticed, during election seasons, the Facebook analytics seem to drop off. Doesn't get posted as frequently, doesn't get read or liked as it does in months past. Don't really know why. I don't really care. The other issue with Facebook is, and this is going to offend some folks, the keyboard warriors. You'll have people get on a Facebook page, 200 comments. "Oh, I have an issue with this. Yeah. We need to do something." For instance, they're unhappy with the tax increase. Post after post after post. I'll post that there's a public hearing for the budget that directly affects your taxes. How many people show up to the meeting? 2, 4, maybe 5. So I'm considering actually just using Facebook to simply put out that something has been added to the website, and possibly even shutting off comments. I really enjoy and think discussion is a good thing. The problem I have is some people will throw some things out there. Again, sitting behind your keyboard, it's really easy to be a little bit stronger spoken than you would if you were in person. Some folks change their mind a couple of days later. They go in and they delete their post, and they delete all the comments that go along with it. as long as I've run my website, I've always believed in, if you say it, you stand by it. It stays posted. If you said something you shouldn't have, you go back, you respond, you apologize, or if it's the incorrect information, you provide the correct information. I've never been a fan of deleting comments 100%, because it does, when you read through the comments, it makes it very difficult to see, you know, John said this. Well, I don't understand why John said this to Larry because I don't see any comments from Larry. Well, Larry chose to delete his comment. So I'm kind of looking at the Facebook page, see where that's gonna go. The other one that's going to come up is opinions. I've always tried in what I write to stay in the middle. I post about town politics, I post school board meetings. I've been accused in the past of, well, your site's biased. You only present one side of the opinion. I don't actually believe that's true, but obviously people who watch it, that's their opinion. In as long as I've run the site for local elections, I've never declined to post anything from a candidate that I've received. I always post it unedited. If they choose to send it to me, I post it as is. I posted a couple of vote for photo images a couple of days ago. Anyone wants to send it, I'll post it. Recently, I've opened the site up to letters to the Town Underground. If you have something you want to say, if you have a problem with something that I posted, you can send it to me. I'll post it. I will need to verify who you are, because I'm not going to post information from completely anonymous people or people that potentially use a name that is rather misleading. So I'm going to start posting a little bit more opinion, but I'm also going to allow people to be able to comment and respond. Again, that can be a simple letter, similar to what's put in the Londonderry Times. You can send it to info@townunderground.com. I'll figure out a way to verify that you're actually a Londonderry resident or a business owner in Londonderry. I'll post it. Generally, they get posted fairly quickly, but day job does take priority, and this home life that also takes priority. So sometimes it takes a few days, but I do respond and say I posted it on such and such date. And along with the posting on the website, I'm also looking at opening the Facebook. I'm sorry, not the Facebook, the YouTube channel. Looking at doing Facebook. Sorry. Again, I'm doing this live. I don't like editing videos, so you're not going to find a video that has edits in it. The only time I really do edit a video is if I'm changing a camera or if I'm putting two videos together, but I always point out in the YouTube description that this happened at the beginning of the meeting and the follow-up conversation happened at the end of the meeting. So if you want to hop on a Zoom call, using Zoom to start, we can have a discussion. If you want to talk about a new development and have a discussion, we can do that. If you want to, slam me for something I say, I don't really have a problem with that. Again, I've been doing this for a long time. Not really sure why, but I have people ask me over and over, when I've thought about closing down the site, please don't close down the site. I read it, need to find out what's going on in town. That's all the site has really ever been, is what's going on. A lot of people, the reason the site started years and years and years ago is when we moved to Londonderry, I started going to all kinds of meetings. I was interested in conservation at first, and then I started getting interested in planning board meetings, town council, school boards. I was going to meetings, 2, 3, 4 times a week sometimes. And what I realized is no one knew what was going on at the meetings, things that could affect you. A new development's coming in, or they're going to change an ordinance, and no one really knows. So I started a blog, started putting stuff, basically online, so that people could click in when it's see what happened at a town council meeting. The first site that I did was a web forum, very basic when web blogging started to first take off. Had lots of users, lots of different people. I had town councilors, I had members from, I believe, the Conservation Commission at the time. You could ask a question, a town council would respond to you, or someone from another board would respond and give you the information. That's what I've always done. That's what I've tried to do. And that's what I'm looking at for 2025, just a different way to get the information out there. The other reason is I do spend a lot of time on the site, and I think using more of a video format is going to allow me to put out there quicker the information. Doing a short YouTube, a lot of times, I'll have a conversation with someone that, I've gotten calls at, 7 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I heard this. Do you know what's going on? Turn on my camera in the truck, record a short video, post it up to YouTube, mirror it to the website, and it's done. I don't have to spend 45 minutes, editing. I'm sure there's going to be some misspeaks and some things that need to be corrected. And as I get more used to it, the videos hopefully get better. And the content would be, whatever seems to be the flavor of the day. I move between interest in the town council meetings. If there's something going on at the planning board, I may spend more time looking at something in the planning board. I've looked into things just because I get a phone call and says, hey, I need to do this. I don't know how to do it. And I'll dig through, the town website, or a lot of times the questions I ask town employees, they're not questions for the things that I'm looking to do. It's a question for someone else that's looking for the information, but for whatever reason, they don't want to contact the town, or they don't want to talk to the school board, or they don't even know who to contact. So basically I'm looking at, moving more toward video, questioning the whole Facebook and how it's going to be used. A little bit more opinion, but again, if you want your opinion, I'm opening the site within reason to other opinions on anything that's related to Londonderry. I cover Londonderry. I do some stuff at the State House. Depends on kind of what's going on. National politics, I'm not really interested in that. I do an election when the November elections come up. I post who's running for president, etc., who's running for governor, New Hampshire related. But I don't really focus on national politics. In my opinion, local politics is where it all starts. The person that is elected to town council today could be elected to the State House in 5 years. Moves from a state rep to a state senator. Next thing you know, is running for U.S. House, U.S. Senate, and who knows where they go from there. So that's what's coming up for 2025. Like I said, looking at making changes, trying to keep things short. If you have suggestions, feel free to email them to me. Again, I use info@townunderground.com is the primary email for the website. Again, thanks for watching. This is what's coming, and have a good day.